We're going to continue on this kiosk project. This morning we will start adding the camera streaming towards this display. And see if we can make it work. On the second video, we've installed Samba Share. So that allowed us to now be able to log in via Windows Explorer into that folder. And from there, we can now directly open it in Studio Code, Visual Studio Code. Okay. So I've gone ahead and created the HTML file, or updated the HTML file from our previous version. So we've got to install in here, so the container. Let's ensure we've got 100% visibility on the screen, that none of the camera parts are extending the screen borders. And then I've got a container that will follow the top container. In our body, we've got a div, and inside that we've got our image. We shall have our hello world at the bottom, just in case the image doesn't work. Then our socket, we use a socket to get the data between the server and the HTML page. So on socket on, we're going to look for the data, and we're going to return to the image source the data in that format, so image JPEG basic support format, plus the data. And that's it. That's going to return back, so that source code or the source path for the image will change towards that. Okay, in the JavaScript file, we have an array of all the cameras that should correspond to the array of COM ports. So basically, the first array on this side is for COM port, not COM port, IP port 2000. This stream you actually get from your camera. So each type of manufacturer has its own type of RTSP stream. And this can be tested by using VLC players. So let's quickly do that. VLC. So if I go back here and I copy that, it's already done. And I'll say open stream. And I play it. There's the camera. See the same stream at the bottom here. So that's on the outside. So this is harvester 1. And that's the stream I would like to see inside. Ignore the brightness is actually just on the inside of the window. And the sun is rising, and it's at least on this window on this side. So, but the concept is using that camera stream in VLC player. You can see if it works before you start adding it into your code. Right. So for each of those cameras we create a map, we open them up. We create an Express server. From the Express server, we create the HTTP server. And for that HTTP server, we also create the HTTP IO that uses socket IO. And that socket IO is the same socket IO you're going to use on this side. Socket on, and that data stream there is the one actually built on this side. If you go down, there's the IO, there's your connection. And you see it says socket, and it says the data, and this is a string that's get sent back. So it converts this data string into a base 64, and on this side, there's your base 64. So that's the format. And it gets the data from there, and it actually inserts it as the source of that image file. And that's the image file we've created on top here. But then we've got our RTSP stream, which is now a complete separate library. And we're going to use the RTSP-ffmpeg library for that. So what we're going to do, here we sorry, here we create that stream, the camera stream. You can actually do that there. So here we start already creating the camera stream, so it is available when needed. And then once we call for the camera one stream on, now we call for it. We will start using the pipe stream that we created on top here. So that disconnect, and there's get, so server get the function, and it will return the result is returning the index file. So it will return this file, and when it runs this file, it will start asking for a socket IO at the bottom here. And once it starts asking for that, so that's disconnect and that's connect, then it will start creating the pipe stream. So function socket, it returns the socket with that information. That's in theory. So we can now jump back onto SSH. And what we can do is we can run it. There's two things now. We should actually, let me just, because we use a lot of libraries. We use Express library, HTTP library, and as this project grows, we're going to start using more libraries. We should actually install each one of those libraries. There's two ways of doing it. One is to run nmp init, npm init, and we actually okay, so you need to be in the folder where your server is. So if I look here, there's my JavaScript. So if I run now sudo npm init, it should create a new project for me. It will start ask some questions, and then it will start building the project's JSON file. From the JSON file, we can then eventually go and say, I think it's install, and then it will install all the dependencies for us. The other way around, which I normally do, is I'll just run Node. I run the program, and it will actually tell me, right like here, that socket IO isn't installed. Which is not a problem, because now I can say npm install socket.io, and we will do that. And then I can run my code again, and will tell me the next one that I need to install So this is the one way of doing it. The other way, which I have not done, is to say, okay, no, I would like to init package form. Yes, that is what I want to do. Version 1 description is a CCTV from camera solution. Entry point, yes, that's my entry point. So I'm just following the prompt at the moment. Test command, there's no test command. There's no spot to keywords after. So that looks okay. I say yes. If we look into the JSON package now, there's no dependencies listed. So I'm going to exit here. And what we're going to do is npm install, and I'm going to install, I think the last one we had an issue with something with names, and let's do it through the node from there. Okay, so that's the one we want to see. Serial npm install RTSP-ffmpeg, and the internet system must put a D into save. I haven't done it before, so this will be the first time. So one package added. So what I'm going to do now is just see if my package dependencies in the list was added. So that means next time I can copy this whole folder and it will install all the dependencies for me. Okay, so I just want to do something again. So sudo node from complain for 2000, that's correct. And what I need to do actually is for now remove. So let's go back one. Let's just say sudo no. That should be dash rc. You'll find this back in video 3, I think. So at the bottom here where we activate the code, I'm just going to hide it for now and save and exit it and reboot. And the reason for that is I don't want that service to start up automatically. I want it to wait for me before it does anything. I should go into a, yes, that's correct, because the server we've disabled. So let's log in by SSH and let's go to form behavior and let's run sudo node from JSON. So starting up, it doesn't complain about anything this site. Let's just reload the kiosk. And we've got our hello world that's slightly different. Okay, so we're installing ffmpeg as an application, not as a library. Okay, let's try again. there we start the server, and the server should pick up the camera. And there you have it. Touchscreen still works. So it's going to follow on this. It's going to be menu on the top here. You can press and go to different settings. For now, this is what this video is about. There's somebody grabbing fast. So it's a very simple piece of code. So on the index side, we only have this section of code here. I will see how I can share this code with you. You'll see that YouTube comments do not allow me to paste code in there. In the from CCTV, that's the code on that side. And that's it. You can cut that and you're running it. And that's the screen you should get. Or whatever camera you've got. Guys, if you like this video, you want to see the next one as well, please like, subscribe, and do me a favor in the comment section below. Just let me know from where are you viewing this video, where in the world. I'd like to see who's following me in the world. Don't have a lot of subscribers. This is only a vlog. Like I've said at the beginning, this is mainly for myself to start remembering what I'm doing and to go back to some of my stuff that I've created. Sometimes easier watching a video than going through all the notes and paperwork and online notes. Sometimes just better to quickly go through a video and refresh your mind of how I've done something. So the next video is I'm thinking of using AI to generate code for me. I am not pro in AI. I don't like using AI. I do think there is a place in the world for it, but it's not to take over responsibility of people. But let me think about that, and maybe we'll use AI to generate the full or sections of the next part of the application. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, please. Comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.